just hold this one and run in. You've got both of them right now. That one you can work without it. There's probably enough battery on this thing. How you doing? Hold on. You could take some photographs of this thing, Tim, and I shouldn't have to keep asking you, should I?
What? You're happy to see us. I can tell.
Hi, my girl.
Oh, you're happy to see her. I haven't got any hockey.
You want an edible? Okay, now I need your picture. There.
What?
Hold on. Whoa. There. Are you a good? I know you're a good girl. Silly thing. Lucky. Yeah, apples. Apples. Bring in apples and you'll agree.
I haven't got any. She's taking the fence.
I'm not. I haven't got any more. I don't know. I don't see any great grass here. Just wait a minute.
Hang on, Lucky. What?
You think that's a good idea?
Yep.
Would that work for you? Let's do that, okay? Because that's all I got here right now. Okay, and a chaser. Oh yes, I know. We'll eat the side grass. You can get out.
Yes, Lucky, we're gonna go again. Yes, we are.
Huh?
Come on. Looks like somebody's headed to the groomer.
Uh-huh. Yeah, she looks better, doesn't she? She looks good. She looks good. Here, we'll do one more picture with you and Tim, okay? There we are. There's a couple of them. Okay. Here we go. I've got to do a drive home. I really don't want to do kitty litter today, okay? By the time we're in, it's 3:34. And we're going to go to church tomorrow. And we could do kitty litter before church.
Yep.
All right? So we go over and we pick it up and we drop it off and then we go to church. Okay?
Yep.
Because that could be done at like, 9 o'clock if we left by 9. That's enough time to, or I need to go and do gas too. So gas and kitty litter. So now it's 9:30. Get it dropped off and we're still back to that, just doodle back over there. And I could theoretically drop that off too. And then we're all clear for just to go for a little drive or something. I think that was plugged on. That's what I mean. I'm distracted as hell with things. Okay, let's try to get home faster than at 40 miles an hour from now. Okay.
You gonna?
Well,
Al, would it be bad to
What's that?
say I didn't lock the other door?
Which door?
I've got to go back in and lock the other door.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yes, it
yeah.
is okay.
Okay, thank you. Oh my gosh. This is kind of how I've been lately. No, I think the snow line is pretty low. Wow. Oh my goodness.
It's actually beautiful out.
It's nice. But it's still cold and it's damp. It feels like February.
It's spring. It doesn't feel like it. But it is spring.
That's about it.
Okay.
You
And
got
it was windy, and the wind was cold. I knew better. My feet were soaked. My body was soaked. My clothes, and I kept doing it because I'm going, no, there's too much grime that needs to be brushed off. So next thing you know, I'm going, oh shoot, and I started sweating. And then it went into the lungs there.
such a pretty bridge.
It actually looks very designer.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Zebra chairs. Al, you didn't have to do that.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
I'm supposed to be here to be the prayer chain and emotional support, but you know what? I'm not doing very good. So let's talk about something like motorcycles. Good idea, huh?
They don't serve hash browns.
Oh, don't they?
Not
After 11.
Not after 11.
Oh, really?
So
Well, one in Chilliwack does, don't they? Yeah, because you can still get the breakfast bagel, or maybe they took them off. I don't know. Okay. I'll eat some of those.
oh yeah. Anyhow,
Yeah, you might want a few of those with you. Put,
Yeah, this is good, Al.
put a few of those in your pocket, okay? There. I'm so terrified. You want me to do it? Let's just go here. I'm scared. I'm terrified. If I'm terrified, I don't really imagine what he's feeling. I think he's in denial, but that's beside the point. Thank you for letting her pray for me this week. Because in this moment, I feel pretty good. I almost feel like I'm gonna live. Tim's gonna live. We're gonna get a bike or a trike or something. I don't know what we were doing with that elevator. This is kind of confusing. It's gonna be okay. Here.
Oh, God.
No, just out here. We're just outside. So there's the car, okay? And you have to walk that around. Or change it right here, okay? Hey, I'm gonna get him to change his oxygen tank now, so you
Okay.
don't have to pull over on the highway or anything.
Okay. It's
Okay.
open.
Good stuff. There's that. Nobody's tank.
Your
Yeah, that's
camera's
the,
up.
oh, probably. So I'm holding on to it. So, one's in the trunk.
Yeah. It's open.
It's open. What do I do with it?
Lift.
Oh, lift. Well, that's pretty cool.
What?
Yeah, I didn't know it would do that.
What's that?
Oh, you did that easy. There we go. And then, and we'll just put that thing into the back seat. Okay? No, I'll just carry it for you and we'll put that in here. Rather than trying to put it back into the back seat.
Well,
He survived.
they got pictures of you every which way.
I guess so. Hey, do you want me to carry it? Can you take it around? Okay.
Okay. Oh, just hang on a second.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, now hang on, Al. He isn't as fast as me with this door and the seatbelt.
Gosh, that silly red ticket wanted me to wear a mask.
Oh, no, it's just quite priceless, isn't it?
Crazy things there.
Oh, I tell you, I barely recognized you
From where?
when you had the mask on in there.
That's what happens when people wear masks.
Exactly. I thought, who is that? Oh, there he is.
Used to be the only time you saw a guy with a
Mask
mask.
was something going on. That's right. Well, because of the way things sort of worked out today, I never even brought cash with me. But we're going to get stuff to you for gas and things.
No, there's
Yes.
nothing. We're square.
Sorry it took so long, you guys.
No,
Oh,
no.
well, it's a blessing because
What time is it? 3? Okay,
The-
and they talk 45 minutes?
the security guard said to me at the front, because then he was on the front, and he said, this could be 3 hours. So,
In 2 hours.
where are your keys?
In my car.
Would you please feel?
Yes, dear, they're right there.
Okay, make sure, put your hand in and make sure. I'm not going back in to Chilliwack if they're not there. Show me your keys.
What, are you going to walk?
No, this is, okay, thank you. It's just kind of the way we do things now, Al.
Don't mind me. This is a terrible place to have a standard transmission.
Yeah.
See, now, that guy would pull right down. I could just go like this, you know?
Yeah.
But way up there, oh, maybe she is gonna. Is that windy?
Good job.
Okay, so if you restart this, I'm trying to happen here, Tim. I'm sorry this is how my life or your life is going. I don't know how to fix it. Yeah, you're having num-nums. I see that.
Mountain giants, they're all lounging on benches, and they sneer at this. One giant, who I took to be the king, he sat alone in a chair at the end of the hall. He asked me if I had any skill, but he would not allow anyone to stay with him unless he was a master of his own craft the first time. That's
Hi.
Morning.
That's why they place people. Come on. Okay, there. Say good morning.
Morning, dear.
Good morning.
Where?
Did you put straws in milk?
Yes.
Well, then put the straws in there. It's actually the straw. We should be doing that too. I find people ride far too close on your butt. So if you end up stopping suddenly at a stoplight, that's it.
Chino venti with whip. Strawberry frappuccino venti with whip.
Here,
And with the strawberry venti as well.
yes. Taking pictures of out there isn't the greatest
So it's
idea.
gonna be $12.50 at the window.
And they raised the prices.
Yeah.
Come on. It's a little easier. Hi.
$12.50.
Do you want to see if there's any stars on that?
Yeah. Would you like your receipt?
No, that's fine.
Sounds good. Just be a couple more moments.
Those things.
Here are your straws.
Just put them in the bag. We're not using them. They were supposed to take these and put them upstairs, and I didn't.
The coffee frap.
Hold on. We're getting organized here today, too.
And there's that strawberry frappuccino.
Hang on. Thank you.
How did it end? $5.72 window.
You're welcome. Yeah, I'm not going to try to eat on the road, Tim. I'm going to do it when we get to there. But if I go to Abbotsford, you know what it's like there. And we are assuming these guys are open. If not, it's going to be on Watcom at Timmy's. Doesn't matter what do I do? Either one, right? I'm kind of confused. Where do I order here? Okay. Okay. So what are we doing? What are you doing? Do they have a? Do they? Okay. No, I want to.
Welcome to McDonald's. What can I get for you?
Do you still have? Oh, you've got the bagel thing, don't you? Okay. Wait a minute. I've got to wait till it comes up here. You want? Okay. And what? Okay. 5-egg bagel meal. Okay, give me the bacon bagel.
Big bagel?
Yeah, and then 3 hash browns and a what? Sausage.
No, sausage.
And a sausage egg McMuffin.
Okay. And was that our plain everything or a sesame bag?
If you've got an old dress, that's great.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
And did you want a bag?
Yes, please.
Okay, 50, 45.
Here, this is turkey.
Pays here.
What?
Just pay here.
I hope to gosh I can reach this. Let me. Oh boy. Oh, okay. Which one? Here? Hold on, there. This is quite the setup. And then we'll just tuck it in the back seat for right now, okay? Or put it down up there. Thank you. Let's just tuck it down that way. Okay, like it'll stay warm.
Yep.
Okay, this has been really quite momentous, hasn't it?
Yep.
I don't know. I mean, we can eat when we get to drumming too, which kind of gives me something to do and sit there and calm down. I want to try to do McDonald Park, so we're doing highway right now, and we're Q2, so we're pushing it already. I think it's going to rain anymore on the highway here than it is now by now.
I noticed.
Okay, well that's probably what we're going to do now. stop signs now. But that was intentionally done, wasn't it?
So,
Looks like it. Now, I'm almost interesting. I guess I should come out this way. Look at that. That's an round thing. Let's see if we can do this. See what I can do with a Jeep? Imagine. I guess I might have fun. That's what I should be getting. This is pretty. This is pretty down here. I like this. I like this. We should be down at this one sometime. Okay, ready? So is it pretty? Well, that's good. I don't see cranes today either. You see anything? I don't know if I can do this with two hands. This is interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Huh. I thought I just saw something. Here he is. Here. No. What? I do. Here he is. We were supposed to bring food for him. We were supposed to bring him something to eat, remember? You do remember, don't you? Huh?
a can of tuna.
I think that's still in here, isn't it? I have the feeling it's still in here. Yeah, it's still in here. I'm working on it here. Well, at least there's a crow. Where are you? There's another crow. Uh-oh, we got a couple of geese. Aha. Spall. Smokwa. Is he out here? Oh, look. He's up there. You're on one of those. Where are you? There you are. I can't get in really that tight this time. He's a ways over. And if I'm not mistaken, there's another one. Oh. Where is he? There. Pardon me? So you're through another one there too. Two spots. Over on the other side over there. There's another. The Sawa Spockus. Sala. Sala Aka. Cassia. Wait a minute. Let's say Salas view off of the Katzes. Cactus ball. Casta. What else did we say? Ah! Let's just gourmet. Did you see all the cranes and the... Did you... Wait a minute. Did you see all the cranes and the eagles? Hmm? The cranes and the eagles?
Oh yeah.
Well, we do a drum circle in the mornings, and I've started stopping here to say, look at pictures. Okay, take care. Okay, here, you're in charge of this right now, and I'm gonna try to do that. I'm trying to do that. I don't know. Do you think that diaper hold in case of water?
No.
It doesn't look like it, does it? Not at all. It's from the window. Okay.
Yeah.
It's the way the light's hitting. 1, 2, 3. I've got a picture almost like identical to that. It just. Wow. So when we go past Timmy's, let's see how it is. No, here's why I brought the laptop. I thought, if we ended up even near Fort Langley and time was good, well, maybe we'll stop someplace and use it. Or maybe we won't end up in Fort Langley. That takes more time coming back.
Yeah, it does.
Like it really does. Although I'm up by 96. And if I did go forward to Fort Langley, I don't know.
Hi.
There. Take a picture of that. Take a picture of there.
Yeah, I am there.
This way, out there. Al said that specifically was where it broke. One of the breaks. I didn't know that. I thought it, but that field is really bad. Like total washout. So it broke somewhere in that area, I guess. That would make sense. And I thought that's all awful wet area, but that's what he said yesterday.
Yeah.
I could have driven it. Well, I could have maybe if I planned for it. But I hadn't planned for it. And I would have been on my way in. I would have gone in the back route.
Right.
Which I've done before. We went down to Vivian's Memorial. And the problem is it just takes so long to do. But it's not quite as crazy maybe. Hello whale, quacksit, Salisbocus, let's say Sala, few on close to the counts, the hemsball, awful smoke what? What else did we see?
Starling.
Cut the starlings. Volcanoes. Set equal up. I've been doing that regularly through here. It's just so great. Parked it. That's such a sad picnic table, isn't it?
Yeah. There.
And scan over there. We're going to see there is the Tim. There's an A&W.
Yep.
Well, then, see, we could have
And
gone.
there's the Mickey D's.
There is. So then this would be the places
And the Starbucks.
to stop. Although the lineups are a little, but then once we're here, that's not too bad. A&W isn't too bad. I got time to go. How do I get into the McDonald's? Okay, now that's just the A&W.
Yeah.
McDonald's would be over that away. Well, then see, there's an A&W here, isn't there?
Yep.
No, there's not a. The McDonald's is up in the next one. Right over there.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we know that. I thought there was one out here, but I couldn't remember. Okay, you are staring at that thing. Yeah, so McDonald's is over there.
Yep.
That's cool. Not that. Oh, well, they're playing baseball or something down here.
Yep.
So we have taken, we were
Baseball
just
practice.
heading to highway at 1:45. We have something like that.
Yep.
I can't think of any other park offhand to
Yeah, but there was a
go
stop.
to. I guess it'll be this one. And you want to get out or just sit in the van?
Just sit in the van, I think.
What are you eating? Oh, okay.
Mushrooms.
Oh, that's good for you. I don't know where I put it. And believe it or not, I like these actually better than Timmy's, which is really bizarre. Look. What do you know, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't know where I put that. I could have sworn I left it in the bag. It's not in here.
Nope.
I think Al goes to McDonald's a lot.
Yep.
That was my sense. You need to call him today and thank him immensely. Immensely.
Yep.
There, it was a dog peeing too. Okay?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. collect flow away.
Wouldn't you love to know how they got that bottle up on top of that rock?
Somebody climbed up and put it there. Like a kid last week, remember?
Yeah.
I don't even know how to put a sash on properly. I'm gonna ask Kelly to please tie this around my tummy. Say, you know what? I don't know what to do with this. This is a strange thing to ask. Will you sash me?
You know the van's still on, right?
Yeah, that's not gonna hurt it. I'm not asking to be inducted into the Métis community. I think I probably already am. Just not self-identified, but I don't know why I put a sandwich. It's got to be sitting there on the floor, I guess. I remember taking it out of the bag. Okay, I'm overwhelmed. Here, eat this. I'll hurt you. Now, I would really like one of these to stay half decent. So let's put it there so it doesn't do whatever. And then this stuff is garbage. You want to grab those two cigarette decks out of there. We'll clean this stuff up. Okay, you put those in that. Swinch that up and put it over there. I'll give you those coffees. Put that over there. Are there two?
Coffee and water.
Okay, get another water and put it over here. Okay, there.
There's 2 coffees.
Hash browns. No, put that in the bag. I've got to change these out. I could have stayed at McDonald Park a lot longer. Did you say?
It's a red setter.
Yeah. Well, see the kid up there?
Yeah.
That's how easy it is to go up there if you're a kid. Although the other side, it's almost like steps up. I don't think that's a rock. That's a cement pour of some sort. I know it's early. Something like that. Go over there and go to the bathroom too. I guess driving up there with a handicap thing beside it, nobody argues, right?
Right.
And a vehicle could still, I think, get in. Okay, so this is on. So why don't you deal with this, okay? Great idea. Oh, there. Hi.
Hi.
It's cold. It's cold like it's snowing cold. It's an achy thing that I end up with. It just, wow, huh? See,
I'm just gonna try to get through there.
well, I'm going to work on it. It says handicap. So I guess they're gonna have to wait. And by the way, there's a cop right there that would bust me. So, what are you thinking about?
Waiting for my test results.
Maybe 2 to 3 weeks. You realize that? It's not that 7 to 10 days. That's what the turnaround is supposed to be.
You want that ball inside?
What are you looking for?
Getting my roller.
Where's your keys?
In my pocket there.
Oh, okay. Well, your phone, you're supposed to be 2. Tim, don't lock that door. I said unlock that door. The keys are in here. Yeah, you could have unlocked the door, couldn't you? Oh. Huh? I just don't leave anything in the van if I'd, you know. So we'll just kind of go like that. Huh? Here, this thing's still on in here. Yes, I gotta show her this.
The proper.
You just see it just draped around the shoulders. I've seen Grandma Suzanne do that. No. Oh yes, just where it's just yeah. So the one like it was more utilitarian or more of a guide. Yeah, and the more of the ceremonial is that. But I've seen elders and I've seen speeches of elders exactly. Exactly. I'm like, I can't believe I brought that. This is amazing.
And at that point I said, "Grandma can take it." So he's taken this to remind me, because the work is I'm
Yeah.
so like it's just gotten towards the that's it one day. So okay, we're gonna get your drum out.
Oh, I hear you. That's
Well, it's that or I'd have to borrow yours again.
My meals are a gift of nature and related to capacity, for in the spirits of his children are protected.
Oh, it's just wow.
Oh, so thank you so much, Elder Ladies. Beautiful teachings. Beautiful. Is there a song you can sing for you? Let's do a gratitude. Well, you're always welcome to try and come. I appreciate it. Let's do a gratitude song for this gift of gratitude. Can I hear you say hi, hi? Hi. Can I hear you say Kuts Jamuk? And can I hear you say whilst doing it? That means you can read. Yeah. So my gratitude song, I'm adding some more words to it. So hi is one of the ways to say thank you. Kuts Jamuk, like there's that. That's thank you, you're going to look up Jean. Then whilst doing it, you know, say whilst doing it. Whilst doing. That's I love you all. So we'll do a gratitude song and then just listen for what happens. This song came to me about 2 years ago. So you're welcome to share it out. It's not mine to keep. Go to where they can and they come and grab them and share them.
tape deck. We all know what that is too, right?
But so he converted it to CDs. I came across that during spring break and I kind of digitized it. But and I shared it with him and we were like, wow. He's like, who else is singing this? And I know. So it's me and my mom, we can hear Albert Flora, we can hear Auntie Kathleen. I'm in there too. It's just neat. And one day we'll, this is how good are you?
Well, this still, like, it picks up some nice stuff.
Like if I would play it for the speaker. No, like not now.
Oh, okay.
Technology is not being friendly with my brain right now. Emailed it to us and then we played it.
So, yeah, I can't do it for the section.
Yeah, because I would love for you to hear some of the
Yeah, that would be really nice.
it's great. Okay. I have a few songs in my mind, but is there anyone else who has songs that they want to sing or practice? And they're likely over there.
Yeah, well, the big thing is gee, I'm doing a lot of sharing today, aren't I? It's a strange song to say this is a healing song. I don't know how that started. I don't know what group would think of it. So the song, I first got it from Bruce Cheney, Eddie Gardner. His dad, of course, works with it as well. Other people may know it by other names. But when we would go down to the hospital, funny that we're there now, huh?
Yeah.
And I would go in, and she's been gone 4 years, and I would see Lucy. And I don't think she's been gone 4 years, another elder. Usually it's in Chilliwack. And at that time, it was kind of cool because they got to know us. In come these two white folks with drums, so I know what they're going to do. And believe it or not, this was the song. And I don't know, maybe thunder and lightning is kind of, we got rain out there now, that's our storms in our life, but they sometimes have to come. So I don't know what I sounded like last week. I haven't sang for weeks, guys. So we'll see if we can do it, and my backup over here is just going to drum. So, you ready?
Yep.
Okay. Sorry, I'm talking to him. His drum wasn't bad.
We were at a gathering, and I remember, the Indian Brotherhood came, and they were really thrown off because they didn't have a woman voice singing that song, too. And I'm like, I don't know it well enough, otherwise I would have jumped in and supported them. So thank you for bringing that song. Thank you. Kelly, you said something earlier about one of the earlier songs you were learning was The Water. And I may or may not have shared this story before. After I heard those old time singers sing, I was a tutor or an educational assistant in my 20s with adults at Greater Education College, and one of the lessons was about music, and so the Wallace family came and we shared songs, and I was just brought to tears, and Then I went home to visit my grandma and my cousins who were fishing. And they shared the travel and found
There? It's going to be recording me at that one. Which is kind of one of the reasons I'm not sure if I should go through the langley. I bet you it's just going to be kind of it's 1 o'clock. I should go there by like 12. Oh, God damn. Jesus Christ. This is what I mean by I should recognize what that is, and I just freak on everything, you know? There's someone here. I'll take it out. Listen to that. Look. Thank you.
Breakfast.
No, I'm not sure what's wrong with me. I think I'm having dizziness. Right up there. So here, would you play with this? This could come up very quickly. We're at 259, and there's a whole bunch of little side streets down here. Although I believe it's an intersection that's part of the line.
Yeah, I think so too.
Hi.
Right here.
Yes, it is, isn't it? I get it. Up through there, but that would have been longer that way. This is almost a direct line from where we were. This is about as straight as the crow flies. And before I've done this, do these chip lines. This is ridiculous. Extra 20 minutes here and 10 minutes there, and a lot of. I'm making some stops, but this is clocked at barely 25 minutes, half an hour. out near whatchamacallit Farms again. That's right, they're on 240. That's right. Yeah. That's right, I know where I am. Let's assume I'm not getting lost, okay? Maybe read a street sign someplace. Which way am I going?
Straight through there.
On 208, I'm turning.
Go right on 208.
Right?
Right.
That's fun. Dog's coming. Oh, that's okay. She runs. Okay, she does, she runs. That's a good start. Thank you, my friend. And so Tim was right last week. Gotta be a neutral. And I said, well, I don't know. I'm not.
Yeah, no.
I mean,
like I say, I've never fucked with one of these.
Universal things. And I said to Les, I said, couldn't get it. It died out. And Chad said to me, because this is Les at Thor's, Chad, the son, he says, well, you have it in gear.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's...
No, like I say, I've never ever dealt with a reverse on a motorcycle. I've been riding bikes all my life. So this is, something new for me. If you don't buy it, I might just keep it.
Maybe.
That's so much fun.
Life is life. I had him to the cancer clinic yesterday, and a buddy who's ridden with us for years took us both down because I had to go in with Tim. And then we sat and then he talked and he said, whatever you do, what a thing to say. Sounds like I'm hesitant. I'm not making deals. He said, don't buy something that you're going to have to do a lot to. You want to...
You don't have to do nothing to this.
I'll have to change those at least, but...
Well, that.
I know. Let me...
But that's your own... I mean, what you could do is you could even knock those handlebars down, loosen this off, and just knock them down like that. That'll bring them down here, right? Could do that, but I mean, technically the way it's supposed to be is these are supposed to be in line with your forks.
That's right.
Right, so.
See, I'll tell you what, wait a minute, I've got stuff I don't even do. And then I would have to put you on the back. I haven't even got a street legal license. And I would... Yeah, the reverse ones. Chilliwack. They're open. That's where I'm going. So Fort Langley is not the smartest thing to do right now. It would take me too much time to get there that way. This is still faster than trying to go in that direction. Fort Langley and tie straight back through. See if I know what I'm doing. 232nd, Radnor Road. 232nd. Whoa. Go for it, buddy. I'm holding. Still have to jump the highway twice to do gallons all the way through. So that isn't very friendly. So are we going to go eat lucky, or are we going to just what are we going to do?
Well, I guess I'll have to go to a store.
These guys never suggested it before. I don't know why she did.
What?
It was actually through conversations with a few people that I started saying, wait a minute, why this work? Why would I want to do all this other?
did a really good job of not getting us lost.
Well, there you go. You put it on tape.
Very good job. Thank you.
Okay.
Stuff it on the roof in case it flips.
Oh, is that what it's for?
That way the van roof doesn't get scratched.
That's what it's for. That's a good thing.
Yep.
I'm not going to go look at Hogan. I don't think that it's open. I think that they've closed it because of damage to stuff. The structures, they're afraid they're going to fall down.
Right.
So, see if they lock the gates, then, you know, if you're in there and it happens, nobody's responsible. I'm thinking.
Yep.
Okay? That's really strange for, Kelly said, you know, I think solar cycles. I said, I don't know. I don't know what to make of all of it. That's real low.
Yeah.
It's not the 1st of April anymore. We're going into the middle of April. And they're calling for snow tomorrow. There's a possibility of snow. And it's cold enough. Because it's going to drop to like 0, maybe -2. Now you know why the pump isn't out.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that is an incredible bicycle light. Wow. Yeah, I realized that, Tim. So, I realized that.
Morning, dear.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing alive.
That's good. What was going on this morning? Why did you send me out of it?
Because I just had to get my breath.
Okay. I don't know what to put in this. 20, 40, what? I don't know. That's why I'm going to go in and say I don't know.
Right.
And hopefully, because he's there on Sundays. Hold on. Oh, there you are. Oh, hi. Oh, AJ's not here. Oh, shoot. Okay, he usually turns the pump. I guess I do this with, I ask for some, and then I need the receipt for how much it actually is.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So let's do 40.
40 on top.
Yeah.
Regular? Regular gas, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I gotta yell at him.
Do you have air miles or BC?
No, don't worry about it.
Go ahead.
And then when do I put this one through? BCAA.
That's what I asked. Hi, Pumphrey. Can you just put back the nozzle, please? I'm doing the transaction again.
He may not have heard you. You want him to do what?
I'm gonna do the transaction again.
Oh,
Because I have to run through your BCA.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Pump 3. Can you put back the nozzle, please? I'm still doing the transaction.
Did you put the nozzle back on? Put the nozzle back on. He doesn't hear too good.
And air miles?
No. Okay, then tap it.
Yes.
And then tell him again, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got this. You got the steps.
Okay. Yes. Now. Tim?
He picked it. He just picked
Yes.
it. Here you go.
You can pump it.
Yeah, he is pumping. He's pumping. I can see from here.
I don't think he is. I need
Oh,
the...
no, he is.
Oh,
because,
okay.
I can see on my toes.
I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. You'll print me a receipt out. Oh, for the 40? Yeah. But I want the actual amount. He took all 40? Yeah. Oh, okay. Then it would have taken more, probably. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I find out what he's... She didn't get the ECAA. It took all 40? Yeah. It's not fully full. Give me the keys then. Okay. Oh, okay. You okay? Yeah. Oh, okay. Is there a garbage here? He wasn't in there. This whole thing is making me crazy too, with whatever. Okay, it's not the 5th or the 4th.
Of March.
Okay, let's take that.
604.
Yeah.
997.
Yeah.
94.
That's yours. Keep going. Just read them off. Read the next one off.
1250. 713. 6565.
That's him. Go back to the next one. Don't do anything on the 31st. Go back a date.
27th.
It would have been that Sunday. Oh, fuck, man. Okay, the 27th, no. The 28th, my birthday was on shit, man. I don't even... 2 weeks ago Sunday. Hang on, we're gonna find out from her. She might know. Just start reading them off. What's the next one?
604 358.
No, the date, Tim.
Oh, still 27th.
Okay. What was 2 weeks ago Sunday date?
Sorry?
2 weeks ago Sunday's date. Do you know?
2 weeks Sunday's date. Let me check. I don't remember.
It was 2 or 3 weeks ago. That will give me a feel for the date.
The 27th of March.
It was the 27th of March. So then before that, it would have been about the
21st?
About the 21st, yeah.
20th.
Or okay, try not the 27th. Go down. Okay,
There's that
hang
one
on.
for ya.
Here. Don't get that on anything.
Yeah, that's good. There's those two for you. All right, let's see. It's $12.50 altogether.
Oh, didn't you take that? Oh, I thought you did. There we go.
23rd, 22nd.
What's on the 23rd?
604.
Wait a minute, Tim.
And there's that.
Hold on.
Awesome.
Oh, there we go. Okay, thank you.
Napkin?
No, I'm okay.
You're okay.
Okay, let's go over this way. What time is it? And don't tell me. I don't care right now. It's not really that important. Let's just go try to find a place to park for a minute and get this figured out. Okay, what's the next? Okay, we had a next 604.
23rd, 604, 997,
Yeah,
948.
that's your fucking phone number, Tim.
Oh.
Jesus. Did you say?
Thank you for the talk last night.
I'm glad you told me that. That was good.
Thank you for
What?
stop me from being up early.
Huh?
I was still up at 1:30.
Were you?
Yeah.
Dear, is that?
Oh dear, the view's changed.
Probably not Bible, okay?
Oh,
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I would go home and sit there surfing the web for a bit. So I guess that would be something to do for an hour or so, and then go in and then you take the half hour and do your cleanup and okay. So we'll go over to Starbucks or whatever, and we probably don't have to get anything else and just take that in. There's no reason why you can't take that sandwich in with you too. I'd eat that there. So. Okay, Twinkie. You had it? Huh? Okay. Oh, you gotta change your tank? Okay, well, let's go get your tank changed, okay? Okay, good idea. Okay, so we're gonna go get your tank changed? Whose is that one? That's not, no, that's not hers. Okay. Okay. Here, just a minute. Gotta get this going. Don't knock that bag. Okay, where did we put it? That's a good question. I'm assuming it's all in there. No, it's not. Oh, shoot. Come on. Okay, you happening? Go get in the vehicle. So, where could we go to this Starbucks, or where could we go for a drive to a Starbucks? Look at me. There's no Starbucks out towards Abbotsford. I don't know if that one is a good one to head to either. It would be, or maybe we just go home. Where are my keys? Probably in the door. That's a good place for them.
Sure. That way they don't get lost.
What?
That way they don't get lost.
Get lost where? Oh, the keys in the door.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Who else has Wi-Fi? Like towards Abbotsford, who would have Wi-Fi?
I'm not too sure.
Here, you deal with this, okay? Right now. There's no used car lots even really anymore. That's the thing. Well, we could go out through there and see if this is open.
Sure.
Okay, we could do it that way, and then because then I'm still going off onto the highway there. I wish the Yellow Deli was open,
yeah.
Or the Yellow Barn.
Yeah.
It was quiet.
With everything that's going on.
What?
With everything that's going on.
That's my idea. Soft top.
Yeah.
And I can only imagine what these things cost. These are all brand new. It's on record, Kim. You're playing with other stuff. Don't wiggle it too much. It's maybe not a great idea. I don't want to do much more than one. I think it's going to rain this afternoon. That's what they were calling for.
Thank you for bringing that. That was good.
What?
Thank you for bringing that. That was good.
Yeah, well, you don't turn on round them. It doesn't work. I am trying to run a pen on me regularly anymore again, like I used to. And I'm liable to lose a good pen. So I'm using these. Oh, fuck. I don't know. I guess I could just go spend $14.5 on that. I mean, my choice is buy that trike or buy the other thing. Either one of them I have to learn to ride. Either one of them. Let's get Twinkie Girl out now, okay? And we'll talk about whatever you know was going on for you last night. What is there? I'll get her out and then I'll figure that out. Let me take a picture of Twit here. Hello, Twinkie Butt. I thought we should surrender these. I feel like it's the end of the world, Tim, one way or the other, okay? And I'm fairly attached already. Hi, you're a gorgeous girl. There you are, okay. Get out of my way, please. Yes, Gunner. You know what, Gunner? See, he's hissing again. I ought to smack his ass. I ought to get rid of you and Trinity. We'll keep Gunner. That's the only one we're going to keep. He's, Gunner is a really cool little personality. Have you noticed that? I don't know if you have, but he really is a cool little personality. Those other two hiss, she's all over the place. Although if I was going to have a breeding pair, it would be her and Gunner would do it. That would be the two. And the other two, I can't believe I'm sending away black cats. So you were happy we talked yesterday. Okay. What do we need to talk about today? That nothing's changed?
I tried to be more vocal.
No, what could we talk about now? Let's start with that subject.
Still
Not
terrified of dying.
the elephant in the room, okay?
I'm still terrified of dying.
I think most of us are, Tim. And I think most of us think it's going to happen somewhere in the way distant future that, you know, doesn't affect us. I had a problem today, Tim, and it's important for me to share in order for you to share. And when they dimmed the lights and started the music, I had a panic attack next to you, whether you knew it or not.
No, I didn't.
That's why I was taking off my shirt, trying to cool down, trying to calm myself, and I just wanted to run. Get me outside, get me outside. Now, what that is does suggest it's not just me and smoking. It suggests what PTSD and panic attacks are almost like a learned response. Every time they happen, it reinforces itself, okay? And all I wanted to do was get outside. I thought I could just be outside. I'll be fine. So I had a hard time staying in the moment, and that's what I worked through. So it was a very good message. I kept saying, it's finished, it's done, it's done, it's done. It's not affecting me, it's not affecting me, okay? And the bottom line is it is affecting me. Everything with you is affecting me. And I told Ginny today down there, she's a nice lady. She's been praying that I get the trike. No wonder I'm finding trikes. And I told her, she said, how's it going? You had gone outside. And I said, well, we went into the cancer clinic. Is he being treated? No, they're doing all these diagnostics, and I have been crazy. And I don't know if you get this, but if I am this crazy, then he's probably crazy. And I think I actually, she said a few things that I'm not even going to really share along the way that she said in the last few sessions. And we've just sat beside each other. They changed things down there. I can tell you this. We used to sit in a circle on couches. Now we sit at tables. Feels like class. And I said to her, okay, I'll tell you what I told her. I said, you know, at my age, I never thought I was an empath. You know what I mean? You see how I'm using different language? And that's when I think I did tell you, and she said, that's not right. That's not the right word. It's called discernment. And I just opened up and went, it's really wild. My mother insisted I had the spirit of discernment. Other people have insisted it. I often use that word, and now I use the word empath. So whatever's going on for you, I'm channeling. Now we're into the pagan talk. And I think that's why it's so tricky for me. I can't disconnect. Okay. So I had a few moments when we went for a drive today. That's why we didn't do whatever. I've come home and sent messages to everybody and hope to God somebody's going to reply. There are one or two. I'm jumping here. Remind me to come back to the Jeep talk. Okay. I'm looking forward to next Sunday. I don't know what else we're doing. I have wondered if I could take Manfred to look at a Jeep. I bet you he would. It's only Surrey. Geez, man, that's easy.
Yeah.
And then he's going to want me to drive it home. Although, if we came the old way and didn't do highway, which I wouldn't, I would bring his van. I'm not doing highway. I can't do it. But I would list, because it will be a manual. And that's it's a long time since I drove a manual transmission too. I don't know if I could. Like I said, that hurt today. Bringing the leg forward to even hit the brake hurts like hell. Okay. So there's all those thoughts too, but ultimately it would be less than that trike. And maybe it would stand me in good stead with whatever. The problem is whatever I'm looking at will be soft top. That means I can't get it under cover. Well, I could if I sold the car. And I can get it under cover. And then it's ready to go. And a hard top, there are a few out there that would take over the role of the van. Because they will load. Okay. I have to do an oil change on the van. I'm all over the place here. And Peter's the best one to talk to and say, I've got to do an oil change. You need to look at this. Peter, I know you're not in the business. Can you find me a Jeep? And I'm sure he still has connections.
I guarantee it.
I suspect he does. And I don't know who to ask. Okay, so it was good to talk yesterday, right? And what do you need to talk to me about today?
Tried to be more vivacious today.
You actually were. That was really cool. That was good. Can we fix this so I don't have it in front of her? Just like that. You actually did talk more, and we also know that Watcom Road is not a good place to go plug something in. I wondered about the one out by number 3. I suspect it's not, and I don't know if the triple O's would. I don't think the triple O's down at Evans has either. I do know the one downtown by Shoppers there.
Right.
Has 4 plugs at each place sitting.
Yeah.
And Starbucks at Eagle Landing was almost as many. It was just unreal, which is why everybody ended up there to study, because we'll plug in. And then when we ran out of plugs, I would carry a power bar. Here, don't worry, we got it covered.
Yeah.
And so there we sat, like 4 or 5 of us doing all sorts of different things. Here, we'll just plug into the power bar, we're happening. And, okay, what else do you want to talk about? I'm digressing.
It's been a good day.
Well, it has and it hasn't, because I really haven't fixed the problem yet, whatever the problem is. I have talked to a couple of very nice people who have said, if the ad's there, or I answer, it might be sold, I had one who invited me to go to Coquitlam. That's a haul. I said, I'm out in the
Where?
freeze.
Coquitlam?
Yeah, it's a good almost 2 hours to get there. And I explained why I'm looking for this now. And said I have been looking at trikes for a member of household to get out. And an auntie, that's a good line. I'm sure everybody likes it. An auntie said, well, get a convertible. And that got me thinking. I thought, wait a minute. Maybe I just need a Jeep. I need to go to the river. That's what we're going to do now. And so, if you're looking for those, you should be looking for soft tops because I would like to be able to take the roof off. Although I suppose we could look at hard tops, meaning that at that point I don't have to worry about parking it underneath. It would go the winter outside if it had to. Tarp the fucking thing. But I've been actually making responses to soft tops. I don't think a convertible is pragmatic. I don't think it's going to get used enough. It might work for a month in the summer, and that's about it. And other than that, yeah, I have so many things that I'm just freaked about. I've got so much stuff here that I don't know what to do with, that I really wish I could sell and don't even know how or where to start. I don't know where to start. I think that's what it is. It's not how. It's just I don't even know where to start. And we have cats here that we really should be getting rid of a couple of them. And I've just got, now you know why I'm having a panic attack in there. Thinking, why did I come? I should have been home trying to clean the yard. I should have been something. But I do think if we are local and I took Manfred, I think Manfred would do that. I don't see that's a big deal. Because Manfred should know if a motor sounds good. And this is what I'm going to do instead. Although he's the one who's been really off on, just go get a convertible. By the way, there's no convertibles out there. There have been one or two and they have just gone that fast.
Yeah.
They were so marked down that it does make me wonder what was wrong with them. Okay? It really does. You know, to have a Mercedes-Benz for under $10,000 is kind of scary.
How old?
Within 10 years. There's likely maybe something wrong that nobody's talking about.
Yeah.
So if they lowball it, then, you know, nobody can come back at them and say, oh, but, you know, yeah, blah, 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 blah. So those are some of the calls that have come in. I've had a couple of vehicles that are actually being sold as parts cars that do run, but the reg is clean. And the reason they're not fixing them is, I don't want to spend the money. Like, that's what the seller says. I don't want to spend the money. It's got to have this done. And I just bought okay, that's legit. That strikes me as, okay, that's legit. You don't want to put $5,000 into it. So you're selling it for $5,000. And otherwise you'd sell it for $10,000. Well, you know what? Peter can fix anything. They can fix it. So, you know, it needs this or that or blah, blah. Okay, I can work with that. So I've looked at convertibles, but ultimately a convertible is not, no. And I suppose a hard top would be the next best thing, but it doesn't really get the fresh air in our face. Although, if it was Jeep Cherokees, which is what Frank ran,
yeah,
we'll load boxes,
yeah,
your shit, and carry anything,
yeah,
and still do four-wheel. But I want an automatic. I actually think I do. So I really haven't started looking at those. That's what I've been doing upstairs. And other than that, if it was under 10, between 5 and 10, between 5 and 10, I'd buy another vehicle. And the fucking Riker. And I'm at 25, which is the same as a Harley. And we get rid of the van and the car and the other truck. And bring what we can in. if it's from a dealer, I'm better, okay? Because then I can just say, okay, this is what I got to play with. What can I get rid of? Will you take this? Will you give me anything for it?
Well, because of the paint on the van, it's not going to bring in more than $1,000.
It would bring 1,000. The Mustang would bring 2, and the other truck might bring 50. That's not bad, is it?
4,500.
Ah. Okay. Well. So 45 to, it saves all the taxes, 45 to 5 on a Riker, and the other, which would then come out at 20, I'm still back to 15.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm kind of playing with all those thoughts. Can we go back to talking about the other stuff?
Yep.
What?
Try not to be depressed.
I'm trying not to run out of a church service. You would have thought I was a witch.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you would have. Where'd she go? There you are. That's a bad picture. I really did do a fry down today, Tim. Even though you didn't seem to register any of it, I really did. I also have this strange feeling that Matt keeps talking to me.
So I had the same thing.
I don't think he's looking at you. I put my glasses on and thought, who is he looking at? He was looking at me, just kind of reaching. And then I go, he was looking directly that way. And when I smile, he smiled. You see why I say I just sat there going. There were moments that he was looking at you or in our direction, but there were one too many moments that just felt really strange. So we're on this thing of, I don't know who or what he is. He is in a Christian kind of paradigm, so it's hard to use the word empath. But if he's doing life coach stuff and physical training, he's already into a kinetic mode. I'm sure he would get that word. That means that he reads people.
Yeah.
Or he reads things. And, you know, I don't know, he can think it's word of knowledge. Who knows what people call it. But
Any
he
other
reads
year
stuff.
we would have at least tried to get the bikes out today.
And, yeah, it was...
Hear them on the road.
So let's go back
I
to what
have to do
else you need
parking
to
lot
talk about
test
today.
at least. If I was to put anything on the road, I'd better at least have a parking lot license if you on the back, and I'm still gonna probably get impounded. If I was pulled over, I would get impounded. My thought is because of my age. Cops are cops, right? Like, oh look, it's an old lady on a Riker. Okay, we'll leave her alone. I'm not looking flashy. I'm not going out in a sari or something to get pulled over. So, you know, I'm on a Riker and, you know, blah-da-la-da-la-da, and you're on the back. No, it's an old lady with, okay, you see how that works? And a Riker actually would draw less attention than a motorcycle. It will. It's like an old people thing. So, I don't know what to do with the other. Say to Manfred, do you want to go to Kelowna or go to Williams Lake, which is 5 hours? It is almost pretty much an overnighter. I can't imagine doing it in 1 day. I actually can't. I think that's really asking a lot of Manfred. Boy, this is really kind of a thank you downer.
Like getting hit by a truck. Unexpected, for sure.
It's okay. What?
Did you just drop the bombshell on me that I think you did?
What?
And I think that's when it finally clicked.
What Cuba's doing
yes.
with their new
What should we talk about, Tim?
About
The fact that I'm overwhelmed?
Ask the question. Move the world forward.
What else can we talk about?
Curiosity forever.
Get the cleansers designed for sensitive skin.
What?
New and
She's having a
improved
problem getting
Cetaphil
my breath
cleansers,
right now.
especially
Okay,
formulated with a dermatologist backed blend of ingredients to protect
I
your
should say I
skin's
get
moisture
that, and I don't want to get it no more.
No.
Cetaphil, complete care for your sensitive skin.
I don't want to do this. I don't want to be empathetic that I know what it is.
The first is your circadian
bizarre
rhythm,
thing to
your
say,
biological clock.
but I
This clock
Guess if anybody's
controls
going to carry the
release of
ship
a key
forward,
chemical
I'm the
that
captain,
has the power to make
and
you feel
I
sleepy.
can't do it.
Melatonin, also known as the hormone of darkness.
Melatonin goes up at night.
I'm glad we're watching this again.
And
It's giving me
stays
some
up
thoughts.
during the entire night until probably the early morning hours, and then begins this decline.
I don't understand the
At
3
times
o'clock
that
wake
we
up.
normally would be waking up.
I did it again this
Melatonin
morning.
levels are very, very
3
low.
o'clock. Boom.
But sleepiness isn't
And I
just
literally,
controlled by melatonin.
I actually do a loop with a dream that I go through the dream, it starts again, and I go,
Some researchers believe it starts to build
and then
from
I'm
the
awake.
moment you wake up.
And I
like an
know, I
hourglass
recognize it.
fills
That's
with the
lucid
passage of
dreaming.
time.
Where I say, wait a minute, I was here, I'm waking, and that was the end of it.
We see a very strong association between
So
the
at about
levels of
3 o'clock,
adenosine
I was
and
waking
being
up.
sleepy, and between the level of sleep and
That's
reducing that
odd.
adenosine. Sleep
Chris
is
says
the
it's because of
perfect
my
way to clear
liver,
adenosine from the
because
brain
I'm drinking
and
wine.
start fresh.
I don't know what
Many
it
of
is.
us are trying to block
It
the effects
is-
of adenosine every day by our consumption
Today
of
is
caffeine.
Sunday, yes?
Caffeine binds to these adenosine receptors.
I haven't
blocks
logged
the
it.
effects of sleep
If
pressure.
I had, if it was somebody with a vehicle or noise, because I've heard that at 3.
We're just not feeling.
I woke last week going, twice I woke going, what the? And I was awake.
Coffee will work for just
So
long.
if I'm not registering it always, and I haven't asked myself to do it,
Stay up all night. That sleep pressure
then
will continue
I
to
need
build.
to
And as that sleep
recognize
pressure
it
builds,
this
it will
week.
impair your thought processes. It will impair
There
your
should
memory.
be 1 or 2 days that I'm not waking
may not be getting
at 3.
sufficient amount of
You
sleep,
follow?
but also sufficient.
Whoever's
quality.
working or whatever's going on should have at least 1 day
Firefighter
off.
Matt Reinhold, who often works a 72-hour
that would
shift,
tell
a
me
good
what to
night's
say.
sleep is hard to come
Yes, I
by.
got it.
The alarm will go off. The lights will come on.
Thank you.
It's a startlement.
What do I,
Right
what
off the
do you
bat,
mean by that?
you're woken up
Do
at
you
night.
even know what you mean by that?
There's times where we'll run 5, 6, 7, 8 calls after midnight.
Hi, Cody.
I'm so sorry I didn't notice it.
At any given moment, Tim, I've got a migraine and I don't see straight. I don't know how to describe this. I don't know if I should be talking to Weatherston and saying, send me to Heinrich, or Kruger, which you would, because I've been there before. And I don't know, what would I do if he says, you've got to do your cataracts. Now what?
You're one time.
Well, then I've got 4 months I'm not on work. Or riding. Or driving. Now what? I've got migraines that are to die for. Okay? And that's where I've been today. So, now what? What else do we want to talk about?
It was a good day out with you.
It wasn't much of a day. It really wasn't. I had hoped we would find some place to plug in, but we didn't. Or I would have sat with you and we could have looked at 30 sites, and I have looked at 94,002. Because I can move faster than you looking at them. What else do you want to talk about?
I feel closer to you today.
Yeah, because apparently you lost me when I wrote my book, but you never read it. And if you had, we probably would have got married. Sorry. I thought about that today too. When I wanted to run away from service. And I thought that was a weird comment he said. You know what? The fact that you could not read it, it's like a slap in the face, okay? So, I can't be responsible for that. You have to work through what you did and why. Okay, so what else do we need to talk about? Oh, lady, stop it! What else do we need to talk about?
Can't articulate.
I have no idea what you just said. What?
Trying to articulate.
Good. Well, you figure it out, okay? You know what? You're a twit. Yeah, if you had... Well, we'll go back to the book moment. I've been... Almost 10 years I've done nothing with my books. It's a long time, too. I spent a lot of money on bikes and did everything else with you. You know what? I suspect if you would have said, yes, I'll read this, and, you know, something would have been good. Wouldn't it? Why did you not do it? Can you tell me so someday when you're dead, I at least have an answer?
I didn't find it was something I could comfortably read.
I'm going to tell you that as far as I'm concerned, you really did not even understand the idea of love. It's not comfortable to look at Michelangelo or Goff or any number of things. Okay? So, okay. Having said that, so what else do we need to talk about? What?
I just thought it was a good day.
It was a day. Yes, it was. Yes, Tookie Butt, you're down there rolling around with your thingy, Bobby. I see that.
Thought I did a pretty good job on getting things cleaned up.
What?
Thought I did a pretty good job getting things cleaned up too.
Here, up here? You did a good job. A better job, yes. I know you did your love language thing, and you do well with affirmations. Okay. Affirmations are hard for me, Tim, because I'm just too fucking honest. I can't give people affirmations if I don't believe in them. So, you know that thing about why didn't you fix your dinner? I can't say, oh, it's good you fixed your dinner. I'm actually offering you bullshit. And I guess I got too much integrity or something, or I don't know what it is that I can't do it. It was good to go out, and it was good to go to service, and it was good to do whatever, and you did whatever here, and you've got a lot of prayers to say that we figure out what we're going to do. I am really freaked about giving you the 250 to run with oxygen tanks. You may think you can do it, but I don't know if you can. So this is why I'm trying to do something and don't know what to do yet. And I am actually up to 6 weeks now. It's April something, and I started this the end of February. It's a long time. It's no wonder I've got PTSD and going into anxiety meltdown. And that's where I'm at. Okay, what are we doing now, Tim?
I guess I'm going to put Vikings on.
Probably, and we're not really there with shutting that down. I've got to go to the bathroom again because... You know what,
How do you
Lady
feel
Grey,
about
you're a
that
twit. Can you stop it? And then he needs to go into bed soon, okay? Tim, who do you need to cut etheric cords with?
Everybody in my house.
Oh, fuck. It's a lot of folk. Okay, what do we mean by etheric cords?
Things that still attaches to them.
How would you explain those? I'm asking this because I'm going to give you an explanation if not.
Right.
What's an etheric cord?
Something that keeps us tied to them or them to us.
Okay. So it's a little like a vampire thing, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't worry, you can do it to me. Here. This is not the greatest knife in the world. Watch, it will be. Hang on. Have fun. You don't look angry enough. You better do it again. So do some deep breaths.
I don't look angry.
You better do some deep breaths and do it again. Okay?
You're looking at this guy telling me to take a deep breath?
Okay, give me that. I want you to do something with me right now because I'm going to do this and you can do whatever. I want you to rebind yourself because you're bleeding right now. Do you feel yourself bleeding? Probably not. You need to plug those holes.
I did.
Well, this is no different than having had something sucking at you. If you cut a moray eel, it continues to pump into the ocean. Even if you cut the ass end of it off, it will keep pumping. So you need to plug those holes. You need to do any number of things, and maybe this is good based on whatever we did last night. We talked about the fact we're all going to die. We're kind of working through stuff. It's not really Christian teachings, but trust me, I could preach a sermon out of Bible. So we need to plug those holes. Let's work with it. Let's do it 1 in, 2 out, 1 in, 2 out. 1 in, 2 out. 1 in, 2 out. Now, whatever you saw in your mind's eye, you have to get a hold of. And you've got to reinforce that. And I've done a lot of years, Tim, being etheric tied to you. That has not been good. I hope you like that thought. A lot of the stuff that goes on for you is not always good shit. So I'm etheric tied to maybe not the good Tim. You kind of get how that works? Okay. So, it's not the greatest knife in the world, although it looks evil. Looks like something from, like, Oh yeah, Bates Motel.
Cuts like a dream.
What?
Cuts like a dream.
Think so? I don't think it does. I would prefer a serrated edge, and the knife I was granted. I can kill anything. Cut anything. Okay, so we're just kind of working through lots of stuff. I'm gonna go pee again. This is not good. What do we need to talk about?
I think that actually covered it.
What?
I think that pretty much covered it.
Well, you should basically speak to that comment then.
It's been a good day. I know I talked more today. I'm sorry we didn't find what we were looking for today.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'd like to do the effort cutting. It'll help you sleep.
What?
Maybe it'll help you sleep.
Okay, I'm going to do something otherwise than doing ether bonds. Work with this. I will watch this someday if you don't. Give me your hand. Do you see this?
Yeah.
We have formed an alliance. We have not done etheric bonds, which are basically sexual, emotional, physical. We have actually formed an alliance. It's just about as powerful and can be, but we don't have to always cut it. We simply have to say, watch. Don't do this with me. I renege. Okay? That's the difference. But right now, we have an agreement. Wow, huh? So that handshake is very English. That's not really what would happen in, say, Vikings. We would have done a blood bond. Or yay. And yet, it's kind of the same stuff, but we don't have to play with one of these. Okay? You know what? It's not a good night. And then we'll get him to bed. It's like some kind of evil instrument that at the Bates Motel they just used, like, I don't know what. Trust me, not a good night.